Good afternoon. My name is Robert Joseph Kaufman, and I'm coming to you from beautiful Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas, home of the United States Air Force. And I'm going to inform you today about the United States Air Force. First thing I'm going to discuss is TRICARE. The second thing I'm going to discuss is Base Allowance for Housing, otherwise known as BAH. The last item that I'm going to discuss is going to be your education benefits. So one of the main reasons I joined the United States Air Force was to serve my country. Another reason was for TRICARE, or your insurance. You are automatically enrolled into TRICARE the first day that you serve in the United States Air Force. There is no annual deductible for TRICARE or health insurance. Say it again, there is no annual deductible for TRICARE Prime. The outpatient visit, grand totals of $0. $0 for outpatient visits. There are 4 regions for TRICARE: North, South, West, and your overseas region. There are 2 ways to go about a claim. There's 2 ways to do this. You have your emergency or your referral. For an emergency, I can take any one of my family members to the local emergency room without talking to TRICARE at all, and that total cost is covered. The second would be your referral. You can call your local hospital or local TRICARE provider and ask for a referral to see a specialist. And they will provide you with a list of specialists in your regions. Again, there's 4 regions. And then you can pick and choose whatever you want. And you take your family to that. Also, you have routine visits which you can go to your local TRICARE provider, which is typically on your local installation, your base, and you're seen free of charge. Those are outstanding benefits. And me having 4 kids through TRICARE, I've paid a grand total of $0 to have my children. $0. It's a huge benefit. It's one reason that I love the United States Air Force. Another reason why I love the United States Air Force is for Base Allowance Housing, or otherwise known as BAH. And what BAH is a median rental cost and utilities for your local region. So here I'm coming from San Antonio, Texas. They base it off your rank, also the median cost of housing and utilities. They also have with or without dependent rate. The without dependents mean you're not married or you do not have any children. The with dependents means that you are married or have children. Regardless if you have 1 dependent or 10 dependents, the price is still the same. And that's on top of your base pay. So I get paid as an E7 as my base pay, and then I get paid my BAH or Base Allowance for Housing. A huge benefit. One of the best benefits in the United States Air Force. But one of the benefits that I really love is that education piece of it. There's a lot of ways that the Air Force helps you out. They really promote that education piece. One of the ways that they promote it is through the MGIB, or the Montgomery GI Bill. Again, like TRICARE, you're automatically enrolled upon enlistment. For the regular MGIB, it's $100 for the first 12 months of service. So it's $100 per month for a grand total of $1,200. This gives you 36 months of educational benefits, up to 10 years after you serve. So after I get out, after I do my 30 years or 20 years, up to 10 years, I can use my MGIB or Montgomery GI Bill. They also have what's known as the post 9/11 MGIB or Montgomery GI Bill. And this can be transferred to your dependents. So for someone like myself, if I want to transfer this over to my son or daughter, I could do that. I transfer this over to them and they get all the benefits. And another added benefit they get is the Base Allowance for Housing up to E5. So if you remember before, Base Allowance for Housing is a median rate of cost and utilities with or without dependents, and based on your based on your rank. So up to an E5, which is a staff sergeant in the United States Air Force. Another benefit they have, and which I'm using now, which I love, is that tuition assistance. Tuition assistance is 100% of tuition up to $250 per credit hour, or $4,500 annually. You have to maintain a C average or a 2-point average throughout. So I covered a lot of benefits today. It's awesome to be in the United States Air Force. I am a subject matter expert, spending myself 13 years in the United States Air Force and being a military training instructor. But you can also find this information at www my.af.mil or www.af.mil, or you can talk to your local recruiter. So today I informed you about the United States Air Force. I covered TRICARE, base allowance for housing, otherwise known as BAH, and your education benefits, Montgomery GI Bill, and tuition assistance. So for any questions, you can contact myself, or you can go to those websites, or go to your local recruiter. Thank you for your time and attention. Have an outstanding Air Force Day.